Hello and welcome to the Philippines, Mango Square and beyond, entertainment, party, and food. About 4 years ago, Mango Square used to be a huge entertainment area in Uptown area of Cebu City. Uh, and then about 4 years ago, I think I've heard for political purposes, a lot of the bars had to close down. Anyway, is it coming back? I'm going to give you a little bit of a tour of the Mango Square area, what's going on, and also up the street, a number of blocks, there are some of the entertainment venues have spread out a bit and they're scattered a little bit. So I'm going to show you where they're at and tell you a little bit about what you might find at those establishments. Just my experience, my observations. Anyway, this is the Mango Square area, and it's kind of a side street right on the back side of the Mango Avenue, kind of a side street there. My friend is going to rent a place there, start a business, and he's remodeling, so that's why we're here. And we're actually driving. This is a street, and this is there's one or two new disco type places that have opened up down here, and I'll give you the names of them shortly. And it is turned into a huge, as you can see, I think all these people are in a queue waiting to get into the disco or this other place. And there are a number of eating establishments down here as well. I'll give you a little information on that. Not going to cover it all. That's Mango Street up ahead of us there. And we're going to go down the street. I'm going to point out a few other bars and restaurants along the way. Look at the crowd. Under our alert level 1 here in Cebu City now, all establishments can be open, including sports. So before anybody gets real critical about the number of people and that type of thing, where there used to be bars out front, quite a few. Now, hey, this is one of them. Let's see, what's it called? Clubholic is one of the bars. Clubholic. And Uptown Vibes is another place. I think it's on the inside of one of these buildings. Then you've got good tacos, a pizza place there, Handeral Pizza. If you like thin crust pizza, I enjoy their pizzas. And got a chicken wings place right there to the left. I think just opened up there. We're back out on Mango Square area. Mango Avenue, the main part of Mango Avenue. There are a number of bars. I'll point out a few of them up and down the various side streets off of Mango Avenue. And some cater, anybody can go to them, but some cater to expats, foreigners. Some cater to the younger Filipino crowd. And I will point some of that out during the big Sinulog Festival that's been canceled the last 2 years. This area just turns into a huge gathering place, Mango Avenue, generally. We have lost a couple of really good bars. Marshall's, that was in this area, was very popular, had a very good singer, very popular. And a number of months ago they said, after 17 years, we can't handle lockdowns anymore. Across the street over there, there's about 3 bars way in the back and one up on the second level, and I haven't seen any of them open as of yet, so I don't know if they are closed for good or not. One used to be Rocky's, and he went back to Australia, I think in the last year. Somebody else opened it up. There was a new name there. Go down this way, we're going down Horizon 101, the big condominium, just down here on the right here, about 55 stories, one of the towers. And then go down here a few blocks. There's a few eating places along the way here. We'll get down here, and off to the right there's a place called Cubana, and they are now open. Just to the right, down in there, Cubana. They serve food and have a band almost every night. Got a place here called Bamboozers. To the right across the street. Right across the street is a place called The Philly. And then you've got some of these bikini bars. And this place, Planet X, I don't think I don't know if they're ever going to open back up. They've got a bikini bar or two across the street as well. uh, this place here, Mango Viking Bar. That is a bikini bar, and then you've got a Jollibee, and just across the street from Jollibee is used to be called El Geko, and I think they still have El Geko sign up. But the Howling Dog that used to be down the street from Mango Square, he bought. Billy used to own El Geko, and he had some difficulty with a wife or girlfriend or something, and anyway, Howling Dog is now here. Yeah, he still has the El Geko sign. He gets a pretty good crowd. A little bit of seating outside and inside. He's got a band off of nights. He's got the girls in there if you want somebody to talk to. He's got girls there as well. And if you go down this way, just a short block, I guess, less than a block, the place used to be called Joker's Arms. Joker's Arms, owned by a foreigner. I believe it's now owned by a Filipino. And we're going to go inside, take a look in there, and I believe that it's mostly a younger Filipino crowd that he gets in there now. And I forgot to mention, the Philly is now took over the place that used to be called All Star. I believe it was All Star Sports Bar. Many of you are familiar with that. Anyway, let's walk on up here. This was a weekend night, so it was quite a crowd in there, and it's called Power Hub. Power Hub is the new name. Used to be called Joker's Arms. Anyway, many of these bars do have billiards tables, and billiards is real popular here. I'm told some of the best billiards players in the world, right here in the Philippines. Anyway, they had a lot of pretty loud music going on there, and not the kind of stuff I would listen to. We had one beer, and we left to continue our journey, our adventure, our discovery. Now here we're driving back past the Mango Square area, where we had just driven out of that area. So we're going back here, and we're going to. I will eventually take you down Ramos Street. There's a bar down there called 301 Ramos. It's the address and the name of the bar. Used to be called the Time Out Bar, and they make an excellent pulled pork sandwich, good burgers, pretty good menu there. Anyway, you can see this all used to be, a lot of this used to be bars along here. Cubano, or Cebuano, money place, transfer place is took the place of Marshall's. There used to be another sports bar up above up there, and if you go down this way, go down further past Baseline Condominiums, another block or so, and there are a couple of bars that cater to the younger Filipino crowd. Ramos Street Sports Bar. I like to go in there, kind of the Uptown area. On Ramos, there again, that's the address, 301 Ramos Street. They've got 2 levels. They've expanded it since it was a Time Out. Got an upstairs here where they used to have the band upstairs, billiard table. And downstairs, there's a billiard table, and that's where the band is now. Different nights they have bands, different types of bands. And the various bands in here, they had reggae one night, and some of the bars, friendly people, Australian and his Filipino wife own and run this place. Good food and good music a lot of nights. And anyway, I forgot to mention that Billy used to own El Geko, and he's got a bar up on Escario Street, just a block or so off of Gerardo Avenue. And I don't have any video. I've been up there a couple times, and this is the Philly. This is a couple. I don't know if this is an older video I pulled, and they've got a couple levels up here, pretty bright in there, and they've got a reggae night, different types of things going on, different nights, I guess, and they've got some outdoor seating as well, and that's where I would go because it gets a little too noisy, and a lot of these bars get too noisy for my delicate ears, so I end up sitting outside a lot of times. And then Howling Dog here again. We're back at Howling Dog. I'm gonna take you over to a site called Cebu Bars too, and just give you a little bit of a look at what you can find, so you can find out what's going on in town. This back Howling Dog, some girls that will keep you company if you want. So here's Michael, good guy there, owns the Howling Dog, and his part of his crew. This is Billy's layout with a billiards table there, and I think they've got tournaments going. And the Philly, there again, the Philly is part of the crew, and 301 Ramos Street Bar and Restaurant on Ramos Street. So those are some choices, as well as the new discos. If you're into discos and all that sort of thing, that Mango Square area has some things to offer some people. And as the economy continues to open up, I suspect there will be more things happening there as well. Anyway, thanks for... now I pulled these pics off of the Facebook page called Cebu City Bars, and if you want to know what's going on at the bars, several of these bars will post if they've got a ladies' night or a happy hour or something like that. So Facebook seems to be a place to go to get that kind of information. A few months ago, I saw some other bars that were advertising, but I don't see them advertising anymore. Perhaps they were in Mandaue City instead of Cebu City. That might be part of the issue. If anybody else knows, I know some of the hotels have restaurants and bars and entertainment as well. So if anybody else knows some places to hang out, feel free to make comments in the comment section. Thanks for coming along. Stay safe, stay healthy. I'm not going to say anything about staying sober, but stay safe. And we'll see you next time.